Hello, my name is Amanda Bell, and today I'm going to be discussing the initiative and referendum process in Arizona with you. First, let's define what is an initiative and what is a referendum. Well, an initiative is a method in which voters amend laws or propose a new law to place on the ballot for the issue to be voted upon by gathering signatures from registered voters. A referendum is a method where voters gather signatures of registered voters to veto a law by placing the issue on the ballot. Initiatives and referendums are both examples of direct democracy. This means that they both allow citizens to vote on specific policies. They give us a voice. The difference between these two is who initiates the process. With the initiatives, the citizens compose a proposed law or amendment. Then they acquire signatures to have the proposed law or amendment placed on the ballot for the public to vote on. With a referendum, the legislature suggests an existing law or a proposed law to voters for either approval or rejection. Both initiatives and referendums call for a certain percentage of registered voter signatures to meet the requirements to be placed on the ballot. This affirms a significant level of public support before the issue is placed on the ballot for a statewide vote. The steps that are required to create initiatives are drafting, gathering signatures, verification of signatures, ballot placement, and public voting. First, citizens will compose the proposed amendment or new law. Next, signatures must be obtained from registered voters by circulating petitions. There is a specific number of valid signatures that are required. Then comes submitting signatures to the Secretary of State to be verified. Last, if all other steps have been completed, voters have the decision to approve or reject the proposal. The steps required for referendums are kind of like those steps that are used to create initiatives, but they are slightly different. The steps are legislative action, gathering signatures, verification of signatures, suspension of the law, placing the referendum on the ballot, and public vote. First, a law is passed by the legislature. Next, those who oppose the law gather signatures from registered voters. There is also a specific number of signatures that are needed. Like with initiatives, when the signatures are submitted to the Secretary of State for verification, they have to have a certain amount. Then if there are enough valid signatures, the law will be suspended from taking action. After that comes ballot placement, where the referendum is placed on the ballot for the next general election. Lastly, the voters will vote to approve or reject the proposed law. As we can see, there are a lot of similarities and differences between initiatives and referendums. Both let citizens vote to change policy and law. However, with initiative, citizens propose a new law or amendment to the Constitution, and with a referendum, existing laws or policies are voted on for approval or rejection by the public. There are also pros and cons to both initiatives and referendums. One pro of initiatives is that they give citizens a direct voice in making laws and policies. A con of initiatives would be that citizens may not have the expertise to draft legislation in a way that would get it passed into law. A pro of a referendum is that it provides checks and balances by allowing citizens to do away with or change laws or policies that are unpopular amongst voters. A con would be that the referendum may not benefit all citizens, but just a select group who have the means to campaign and lobby for these ideas. Initiatives and referendums both support the idea of direct democracy, like what is outlined in the Arizona Constitution, by enabling citizens to have a direct role in making the laws and policies. They allow citizens to directly propose and vote on constitutional amendments and legislation, which embodies the principles of direct democracy. In conclusion, initiatives and referendums are important tools that enhance citizens' participation and promote government accountability. They are both great and powerful means of direct democracy and allow citizens to have a direct say and voice in how they are governed. Thank you so much for your time today, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation and learned a lot about initiatives and referendums. Thanks for watching.